Hello YouTube, welcome to one of the first installments of Dan's Ultimate Garage. I'm going to start off by saying that I'm not in any way, shape or form a mechanic or professional auto journalist. This is not my day job. I'm just purely an enthusiast, and I thought I would start off by sharing a video of my Harley Davidson. Okay, so this is a bit of a walk around in my 2010 Harley Davidson Dyna Fat Bob. I'll just go over quickly some of the mods I've done. Some are really cheap. We'll start at this end. You'll see down there I've got some Harley Davidson dust caps. That's pretty much the cheapest mod you can do to a motorcycle, sort of around the $12 mark. Coming up the top end here, we've got some upper fork nut covers, which have the Harley Davidson crest embezzled in the top there. Obviously, you just get the exposed nuts on the top of the forks there, but these black dress caps sort of finish it off nicely. Coming up a bit further, I've got the edge cut rear view mirrors. They were pretty expensive. They're sort of around the $300 mark, but really give the bike that hot rod style. Also, whilst we're here, the clutch lever and the front brake lever have been changed out from the polished alloy to the matte black, which sort of ties in with the theme. I haven't gone with either a chrome direction or a dark custom black direction. I've sort of mixed and matched, and I'm trying to get a nice medium that suits me. And that's the thing about these bikes, is personalisation and not having any two alike. Also at the front here, a very quick and cheap modification was the smoked out turn signal lenses. Obviously changing them from amber to clear. But in saying that, to keep them compliant with ADR laws and restrictions, obviously have to change out the clear globe in there for an amber globe, so that they still flash amber. Just coming around the side of the bike here, we've got the big standouts on this side of the bike are the Screaming Eagle heavy breather pod filter. Not a cheap modification. It's also got the dress cover on the front there with Screaming Eagle etched into the end. Really opens up from the stock air cleaner. Like I said, I'm no mechanic, but just these standard modifications, doesn't matter whether it's a car or a bike, opening up the exhaust and the airbox certainly makes it perform a little bit better. And whilst we're on that modification, I've got the Vance and Hines short shots, which is the exhaust system fitted to this bike. Those pipes, in conjunction with that heavy breather, you do need to have the electronic control unit remapped, the ECU. Basically this makes the bike run right. Lots of people slap pipes on a bike, but at the end of the day it's not going to run efficiently, and you're going to end up with a bike that splutters and coughs and carries on. Whereas if you get this engine dyno tuned with those modifications, you're going to get a bit more horsepower, and it rides extremely well. Very glad that I did those modifications, and I think most people that buy a Harley Davidson, first thing they change is those pipes, so that they can open it up and get that V-twin really singing. Just ignore the dogs there just barking. Also on there, just a bit of trim. Got the Harley Davidson band put on the battery cover, which looks a lot nicer. Also on this side, we've got the edge cut foot pegs and brake lever. Just changing them out from the standard system looks a lot nicer and much better in the direction that I was hoping to go. Not much else to report on this side of the bike, but yeah, got the rear lenses on that side, on the back as well, the smoke lenses. Also got the tri-bar LED tail light, which I'll put that on in a short time and do the exhaust clip, and you'll be able to see how that lights up. Looks a lot better than the stock one, just smooths out that whole bobtail rear fender, and the profile comes up a lot nicer. Just travelling back up to the centre console of the bike. Got the Harley Davidson 5-inch analog tacho and speedo, which with the brushed alloy face just looks a lot nicer. One of the things I really wanted on the bike was a tachometer. Just prefer it when you're riding, just to see where your rev range is at. Obviously you can listen to it, but yeah, just handy to have, particularly if you're listening to music or something like that. Also on here I've got the flush mounted fuel filler cap on this side. Beats the stock one, which stands out and doesn't look really nice. Again, this is slipstream with the tank, and on that side is an LED fuel gauge, and I'll show you that once we get the bike turned on. And again, on this side we've got the custom Harley Davidson grips. They are really comfy, very padded. They're not heated, but again look a lot better than the stock one. Got the Harley Davidson motif etched into the bar ends there. And the only other thing I did was, just to make this a little bit more my own, was change the switch caps on each side, change them out to chrome from the black ones. I think they look a lot nicer having the two-tone black and chrome. You can get chrome housings as well, but yeah, no, I'm happy with how the whole front end of the bike is looking. And just coming around to the left side of the bike, haven't done a great deal on this side, just got a bit of a screaming eagle on the swing arm there, bit of a badge, paying homage to the Stage 1 tune that I've got on the bike. Bit of a derby cover with a bit of bling there, bit of rhinestones in the Harley Davidson. Got some Screaming Eagle spark plug leads there. I don't know that they do too much to the performance of the thing, but they certainly look cool in the red. I changed the horn cover here from a chrome one, changed that out to a gloss black one. I think that looks really cool. Shift linkage, changed that one out to an edge cut, sort of with the bar and shield there. Ties in with my foot controls, gear lever, edge cut again. Again, I think these are really simple but classic sort of design for Harley. hope you enjoyed the exhaust clip. Just wanted to give you an idea of how the tri-bar LED tail light illuminates. And just coming up quickly, give you a quick look at the Harley Davidson 5-inch analog speedo and the flush mount fuel filler cap with the fuel gauge there, glows blue. All the lights on that dash, on that speedo, are fully customizable. I think Harley Davidson says that there's 500 odd light combinations you can choose. Sort of lost interest in that after a while, but I'm sort of happy with the colours that I picked there too, having the different needles, different colours, and the fuel gauge and time as well. Thanks everyone for watching the first episode of Dan's Ultimate Garage. Hope you enjoyed the walk around and the exhaust clip, and hope I can bring many more cars and motorbikes to you, and ride safe.
Hey Bentley, what are you doing?
Dexter's a 5-year-old black Labrador, and Bentley's a how old are you, Bentley? Bentley's a 3-year-old chocolate Labrador. They're great dogs. They're a little bit annoying when you're trying to detail a car or a motorbike, because they usually like to put their wet noses all over your finished work. But no, they're good dogs, and yeah, if they run in shot from time to time, I do apologise.